אנחנו בפורטובלו בלונדון, ואנחנו מקייב לרגל בואו לארץ ב-13 באפריל, ממש עוד מעט, והוא נאות להחליף איתנו כמה מילים. שלום ניק.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm okay too.
Like I love you.
Why did you actually choose Israel? Especially, you didn't choose it.
I mean, we were asked to do a lot of other places as well. I mean, we've been touring around quite a lot, but I had a particular interest in going back to Israel. I mean, I enjoyed it a lot when I was there last time, and I mean, I had a few days to kind of look around, but I wanted to sort of spend more time there and, you know, do the concerts, and then get a chance to look around. I mean, I'm kind of interested in the Bible story and the New Testament and the life of Christ and things like that. And I mean, it's just amazing in that respect, you know. So I mean, I get a chance to be able to travel around, do a bit of a kind of pilgrimage around there and that sort of thing. The whole touring process is in a way very destructive and very self-defeating in a way. I think that what's tended to happen with us over the last couple of years is that we've made an album. The album's been quite successful. We've had to do very long tours, and there's really been no breathing room whatsoever. We make another record, do another tour, and there's this endless cycle that starts up, which is something for years and years I've tried to disrupt and prevent from happening. And I think the band and myself kind of recognised that this is happening again. And this is absolutely soul-destroying for a group. I mean, it's the worst possible situation or scenario you can get yourself into. So we basically decided to stop touring. We'll do Greece and we'll do Israel, and then that's it for quite a while, I think.
Is going on stage performing still important to you as it was?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I love to do that. I love performing. I love writing. You know, I don't like touring very much, but I like the actual
going up on stage. Do you like big places, small places?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of different. I mean, you can play big places and it's good, and sometimes it's a nightmare to get up there, and it's very cold, and you feel very removed from the people. And you can play small places, and it's a nightmare as well. I mean, you're too close, and it's a bad atmosphere and stuff like that. I mean, it just really depends on the concert, depends on the place you play.
Mm-hmm. So in your free time, do you spend much time with your family?
Yeah, I try to, yeah.
You once said in an interview that the main effect on your cultural world was your father. Do you think it's going to be the same with your kid?
Yeah, I would say so. I don't know how much culture he's going to get from his mother, but it's probably a bit unfair. But I mean, I tend to be the one who's reading a lot, and I'm not very good at football and stuff like that, so I'll leave that up to his mother.
Has being a family man affected your writing?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Really? You say that your attitude towards women have changed.
Has it?
Years. Yeah.
Why? What did it used to be like?
It used to be, you used to hate them more, and now it seems that, you know, you're...
Well, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that I have a fairly... you know, I think what comes across a lot in my writing is a kind of suspicion of the motives of people, and particularly, and I write a lot of love songs, and so there's a lot of that goes on with women, I guess. But you know, I think that that I have perhaps I have a kind of a distrust of humanity in general, and I don't really think it's particularly the focus is particularly on women. I've got another album, and there's a lot of film work and, I mean, music for films and stuff like that coming up.
Can you tell us about it all?
Well, the new album, the record I'm making at the moment is a record of murder ballads that I've been working on for a long time. Just kind of collecting these songs, a lot of songs that I've written, which are so long, really, and so many words to them that they just don't sit right on any album that I've had yet. I mean, they're just like, there's one that's 15 minutes long, and there's one that's 10. Well, there's two that are 10 minutes long, very, very long storytelling type things, and they've always seemed to just disrupt the flow of any other records we've tried to have. So they've just sort of sat on the sides, and the idea came about a year ago to make a record of murder ballads and just stick all this junk on it.
It's going to be like 4 or 5 ballads that
well, it's
last
going
10 minutes each.
I mean, that's what the idea was, but as with most things that I get involved in, once I get the idea in my teeth, I can't really stop with it. And so there's about 10 or so of these songs now. It's all very long. The whole thing's very, very long. And I'm doing a kind of lot of duets with people, and I've asked a lot of other musicians to sort of contribute to it. And I mean, it's basically, well, hang on. It's basically like this kind of dumping ground for people's, for a lot of other people to be involved in.
Are you a musician? Are you how do you see yourself as an artist?
I mean, I consider myself mostly a writer, really. I mean, I can write songs and I can write music and stuff like that. And I enjoy doing that very much. But I basically consider myself a writer, and I don't really separate the fact that one's a book and one's a song, and I've written plays and various, film scripts and stuff like that. It's all kind of writing, and it's all flights of inspiration, and it's something I think I can do quite well. I have the ability to concentrate, sit down and concentrate on something, and I believe really that's what it's all about. I mean, if you can sit down and you can concentrate, and you can really do anything. I'm interested in the kind of extremes of emotion, and very often my songs take things to their logical conclusion, and very often that ends in violence.
Are you happy with your life?
I'm reasonably happy. It's tolerable, I would say. At the moment, tolerable.
Tolerable is the word. Okay, thank you.
Okay.